What's up, guys? Ugh. So, here's our little project. Oh my god. Man, this one was a bitch. Anyway, so I elected just to tear it all down. It was all pretty much screwed. I did save. I saved these 2x6s, which were the joists that went across. Go around there. Which were the joists that go across, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip them all to 5.5s. That way, when I line everything up, it's all going to be equal. I have to put a top plate across this. It's just, it makes more sense. And rather than going 24 centers, I'm going to go 16, and then I'm going to put in braces in between those two just to really make it solid. And that's it. So let me yeah, it was 71. I'm looking at my Christmas cup. It was 71 degrees yesterday. It's gonna be 60 something today. So good time to pour concrete. It was a bitch because there's just one guy. It's not like I got a guy feeding me the concrete or mixing the concrete and I'm pouring it. It just, with one guy, everything just takes a long time. Wish I had some help out here, but I'm gonna be happy when it's done, and I'm gonna know I did that with my own two hands by myself. I'm trying to talk myself into it. It's not that bad. But anyway, so these cured. I finished pouring it probably about 6:30 last night, and then I cleaned up a little bit. Mike brought his trailer, and my neighbor Mike brought his trailer. He wants to scrap lumber. He's going to use that to start fires or whatever. And I'm like, hell yeah, Mike, bring that shit over here. That guy's awesome. I love my neighbor Mike. He's 79, but he comes over and he just, he kind of inspects stuff. Oh, it looks good. Maybe you should, and but not in the annoying way. He's a good dude, man. He's a good neighbor to have. That's his concrete mixer right there. And I told him, I said, Mike, or he told me he had it, and I'm like, oh, that's great. I'll do this, And I told him it's kind of his fault that I'm into this shit, because if I didn't know he had a concrete mixer, I probably would have waited to do this till next trip. But and then Mike's getting a little older, so older guys they talk about their doctor's appointments and all that shit, so he talks about that a lot. But he was going in for a colonoscopy yesterday. And I told him, I said, he's kind of making fun of me. I'm doing this shit. And I said, well, Mike, I'd rather be doing this than what you're going to do. You know what I mean? And he got a kick out of that. But let me show you kind of what we got going on here. Oh my god. Okay, so those go 3 feet. So from there 2.5 feet down, I hit friggin' bedrock. And then so what I did was I used my friggin' jackhammer, and this dirt was so damn hard that's how I dug. And then I used a coffee can to scoop the shit out of the holes. This right here is about a foot. I just formed the top of it because I wanted that to be uniform. This goes to the septic. That's a clean out, I believe. Anyway, so it just goes down, under, and right back up. There's a there's a trap right there. If it ever becomes a problem, then that's when I'll deal with that. But I figure what I could do is I could drill through this cinder block. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put cinder block wall right in between these. These are my supports. Those things they go way down. And then I used gravel at the bottom, all that stuff. I didn't get any of that on. And this part right there, like whatever, man. The cinder block walls actually, these cinder blocks. So I didn't need 14 inches. I believe I only needed. Where's my tape? They're not that big. Yeah, so we got 7.5, and then my wall is 14. So, my footer. So I got plenty of room. It's nice and good where my wall's going to go up to on both sides. Yeah, maybe I should have put another piece of wire on the top of that because she started going, and so I just braced it up, and I don't know. Now the top of that's a little bit bigger. But what I did was, this is the old foundation, and anyway, so to marry it in there, that's all concrete behind there. And then I stuck lags into the stone, bunch of lags into the side of the stone, did the same thing on that side. Yeah, I got this heater going just so this stuff can cure. So I had my bolt in there, right, actually there. And then I thought, how am I going to get that under that plate? And the answer is I'm not. To tell you the truth, I'm probably going to have to cut that one off too, over there. And then what I'll do is I'll just drill down into, here or something like that. And, set an anchor in there. But this middle one will be fine. So anyway, that's kind of what we get going on here. This one, the more I dug into it, the more it's like, I don't know about that. So, but I know I'm never going to have to do this again. It's done right. And, if there's guys that want to comment I didn't do something right, then I can't wait to see your video on how to do it right, okay? Give me the whole process and only use one guy. But, whatever, that's cool. So, yeah, so now I'm getting ready. I'm going to take all my forms up, finish getting, that shit off of my pillars. And I'm going to, start on my cinder block wall. What I'm going to do is leave I'm going to leave an opening there. And then I'll just put a vent on the other side of it, a steel grate on the other side of it, because this needs to be ventilated under here anyway, or else you get mold. So 2 for 1 right there. That's what we're going with. But I had this heater on this side all night. That's nice and cured. So the thing is, yesterday was 71, so that's great. Obviously you can walk on this shit. This is good to go. But a little cleanup over there. But anyway, so I can set my cinder block on this today and get that all in there. And then tonight what I'm going to do is, because I think it's going down to today's high is going to be like 57 or something like that. And it's January friggin' 12th or something like that. I'm like, hey, I could. But here's the thing. It does get cold. You guys can see from the other videos. It friggin' snows down here every now and then. Ice storms are the big thing, I guess, down here. But anyway, I'm kind of all over the place. Yeah, so I'm going to get the cinder block wall in, and then I'm going to tarp off this area all the way down. And I'm going to stoke a friggin' fire tonight, and that fucking thing is going to blow right in here. And, and that'll be that, because tomorrow I'm putting in, tomorrow I'm going to build the son of a bitch. I figure I can get the cinder block wall, and everything just takes a little longer than I expected, but, like bidding electrical jobs, I know how long that shit's going to take. It's like, yep, it's going to take this long, that's how much money, there it is, and I'm usually right on. 99% of the time I'm right on. The shit, I mean, it's the little things you don't think about. Like, you know, see those wet spots over there in the dirt? Yeah, those are roots from this goddamn tree that she won't let me cut down. But anyway, so, and this is petrified dirt. Like, I found a mouse from the, from like the dinosaur age skeleton. It's a fossil. I'm just kidding. He had real long, whatever you call those, fangs or teeth. Because he was like a dinosaur mouse, but he was still real little. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, that's the kind of shit that goes through my head. I'm nuts. But, yeah, so, it's, and then, like, the concrete. So, I unloaded the truck into the shop. You guys might have saw that video. I don't know. Tracy was on a skid steer. I'm like, just make slow movements. Don't cut my legs off. But, going there, loading up the skid steer, loading it up with 80-pound bags, bringing it over to right there. And I can't lift it up and get out at the same time because the door won't open. So, go up there, carry the shit in, go down these steps, and then go over there and mix a friggin' bag of concrete. And then, look at how many bags that took. That was a lot of concrete, man. I think so that pallet was 42 bags. I'd say 30. Yeah, probably about 30. I got enough left, though. What I'm going to do, and I plan on doing this anyway. I would have bought more if I needed it. I'm going to put concrete inside of my cinder block wall, too. And, oh, yeah, that's another thing. There's wire mesh and rebar through all this shit. And it's all tied together. Like, my wire mesh goes through here and through all that up into this. And then I got rebar pinned in there also all the way around. I know that one looks kind of funny, but, I don't know. It is what it is. So, here, look at this one. This one looks better. Yeah, she started going a little bit. And, that was just me being in a hurry and not pinning another wire around it like I did on this one. See, that one's got two. And I did the same thing. So I cut this. I cut these and fitted it around, the foundation. And then I pinned in bolts into there. With the hammer drill, drilled holes and pinned in bolts. So that's pinned into that. Anyway, this video is getting kind of long, and I know you guys can see what's going on here. So I'm kind of excited to put the cinder block up and then tarp it off and heat it up, get it nice and warm in here, and then tomorrow I can start building and put the back of my house back on. That would be nice to have a back of my house, this bitch kind of snowballed a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm like, I could just cut out that piece, put this. And then I realized, like, man, I just got to start from literally from the foundation up. But when I'm done, it's going to be done and done to my standards, and, that'll be that. And if there's anyone out there that thinks I did this wrong, then, hey, that's cool for you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't wait to see your video, and you show me how to do it better. But, that's fine. I don't even really give a shit. I know that this is going to last, and I'm good with it, and that's cool. And, you armchair quarterbacks, Monday morning quarterbacks from your friggin' armchair. I would have done it like this. Yeah, well, okay, that's, thanks for your opinion. Anyway, but, and I should probably stop commenting. Whatever with that, I do appreciate the suggestions I get a lot of times, and it's like, yeah, man, I didn't think about that. So anyway, all's good in the hood. So comment, rate, and subscribe if you want to.